One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Newton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 3rd down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Snagged out of the air. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Gets it past the marker. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Lofts one high and deep. Touchdown, Rebels. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Let me tell you, that opening script was a masterpiece. Send that baby to Hollywood, and it's a blockbuster.
I think so. And A-listers all over the field for this offense. You saw some of the playmakers they've got and the speed. Great job going out and executing on that opening drive.
So San Diego State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is, how's this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches but try to keep them away from this guy because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard to get away from. Maybe read him some. You know, get the ball out quick. Try to avoid him as much as possible because he has wrecked many a games.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Offense facing.
Hunt is on its way. Wants to bring it back. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Rebels offense is back on the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on 2nd down. Looking for room. It's Terrell. Picks up the 1st down. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Complete to the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
We've seen really nice balance here on this drive. Quarterback's 3 for 3. He's picking this defense apart. They've also run the ball well, too, and here they are down close to the goal line. This defense has no idea what's coming next.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Vegas. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved him forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The run from the shotgun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another one.
Lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Aztecs line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Fires to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's second and long. Give to the back. Breaks into the open. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, UNLV. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time it's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Safe little shovel pass. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Gonna look downfield again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lanier. Guys, let's think just for a minute about big picture San Diego State. For a lot of schools facing the hill they climb, you have to work the portal. But don't sleep on the high school recruiting either, David. They got a good 3-star running back just this past week.
Yeah, and you create some excitement, you create some momentum. These are the kind of guys that, man, they come in right away. They got a chance to play. Like, you're telling them the future's going to be bright. We're trying to build something special. We just need you.
He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Using his feet to buy time. He's forced out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage, and the defense will take it as a sack. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out. Great place to start for this offense. They'll move the tight end. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Handoff from the gun. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. He lets one fly deep. Pulls it in on the right. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
You know, as a quarterback in college football, if you just play one play at a time and do your job, the stats are going to come, the wins are going to come. Here we are late in the year. With that last completion, he's now surpassed 4,000 yards passing on the year.
Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, if you're going to be in the Heisman picture, you got to make plays week in, week out at receiver, and that's what he does. He's a good route runner. He's reliable, and he's got speed to take it to the house. Top 5 in the nation right now in receiving yards.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And here they come to give it another shot on 3rd and goal from the 3. Motion from the back. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Rebels! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
UNLV.
And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Never a doubt, going for it on 4th and goal. Surging forward on the sneak. Sneak gets it done.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
28. San Diego State, 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Going right to work up top. Firing to the right, complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Looking to fire. They get to him as he throws. Oh, it's picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Terrell. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
To the air on 2nd down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get 1st downs. Top 10 in the nation picking up 1st downs. How nice is it to know you can turn around, hand it off to that guy right there, and let him go to work.
And that's a gift, right? Like, he was pretty dang open, and that drag route came open, and he had a chance to catch that, chew up some yards, but the defense will take it. And I tell you what, when you go over the middle, man, you got to have some courage, and I don't know if he felt some pressure and some bodies around him, but that was a clear drop.
And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Finds his big tight end. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. How valuable is a tight end in the red area? Now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
I love it. Find the big fella down in the red area. Big target, works the middle of the field, easier throws.
Big guy tries to barrel in. Touchdown, Rebels. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Finds the tight end. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Aztecs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team.
In punt formation to kick it away.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Rebels. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. On the ground, it's Foster. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking to throw on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started.
San Diego State, 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first, start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Fires to the right. Got a man, it's Cummings. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I don't know that there's a harder position in football to play than cornerback. You know, all the space in the game, the speed of the game, the big bodies out wide. But to be able to break on those short passes and be an open field tackler like that and give up no yards and protect deep, that's a nice job by the corner.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
And the Aztecs will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Rebels offense is back on the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. It's complete on the right side. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Makes the catch, it's Terrell. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the Rebels look to keep this drive humming. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football. Be physical.
Touchdown, Vegas. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Rush is on him. Got it in the middle. It's coming. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Aztecs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of that.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Pulls it in, it's Newton. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. New set of downs after the completion.
And first down for the offense.
Makes the grab. It's Newton. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UNLV. The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's coming. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got rid of it just in time.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
And you thought maybe in this second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. They'll leave it with him. Powers through the defender. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. With jet sweep pass. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Big fullback's got it. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. We've reached the break, and UNLV is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Wants to go up top on first down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
He breaks a tackle.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Looking downfield on first down. Turns it loose. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT.
Hits the afterburners. Running inside the 20. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels!
In the end zone.
They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Aztecs will punt this one away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him...
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go to the ground.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Aztecs will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Rebels offense is back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field, and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
When linebackers blitz, not only do they have to be able to beat offensive linemen, but they're going to have to beat running backs and tight ends. You've got to have moves in your repertoire, and that linebacker showed that there.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. The sure hands, it's Newton. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Just 1 for 3 on fourth down today, but they'll try to move those chains with this play. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Got his man. How much lingerie is this guy going to leave on the deck as he gets it down to the 25? And the Aztecs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to the ground game on the left. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
And listen, that's not a surprise. Obviously, they want to throw the football on third down and try to get a first down, but it got absolutely nowhere. Great job by the defense, rallying up and actually getting a tackle for a loss.
The Aztecs will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it down the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The give out of the gun. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. And the Aztecs trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this